It's that time again. I've got the Vic on, and what am I going to do? I won't do a 5 random games. I think I've got a few of those in the bag. Let's go by category. That's clever of me, isn't it? Ooh, Pac-Man type games. I like type them. Misfit type games. They're good. Can't do paddle games because this joystick doesn't like that. Oh, I could do a Futures 8-bit title. Blitz is good. Scramble's good. There's too much choice. Centipede. Llama Rama. I think I'm going to go for a defendery scrambly game. Let's go for the game that hardly ever worked when I was a child, Tornado. The game that notoriously crashes before you actually get anywhere. And it's crashed. Yes! This hasn't crashed for about 20 videos that I've made, or 20 attempts testing. I'm going to load that again now. This is now a test. So we're going to go into scramble type games. Yeah, so Tornado, you'd load it up from tape, and it would either start for a few clicks or just immediately die. And that was how it got shipped. And then for some reason, look at that. When we converted it, it no longer became a crashy game. But today, right now, let's do that again. Let's go the long way. Let's go for T for Tornado. I'll go into the Futures 8-bit tiles. Do Shift T for Tornado. Oh, I didn't know that happened. That actually filtered all of those. How clever was that? Try again. Shift T. I may have just found a bug. Tales of the Tut Tut, Two Sheds, Vicky Bird. Not all of them begin with Shift T. Do that again. I have just found a bugette. That's A to Z of games, but that actually looks like A to Z of Futures 8-bit titles. Okay, I'm testing now. This is a test video now. Right, I'm going to do Shift T again, and it's going to come up. There we go. There we go. Tornado. Willitcrash.com. Interesting. Why? Right, I'm going to do that again now. This is now a test video. I'm excited. Games by category. Defender type games. Tornado type game. Gonna crash? Ready? What's the difference? There we go. I've done some testing. Yeah. Should I put a video like this out? I think I might on the Patreons, but it just goes to prove that testing is really difficult because whatever the reason is that Tornado appears, this is now going to crash anyway, appears to function from one menu and not another. A notoriously crashy game, a game that, to be honest, there we go. When me and Dave were mucking around with it, we couldn't believe it went from being a game that frankly was not worth putting in because it constantly crashed to a game that every time we tried it, it behaved. So, okay, so we've had slightly better, I think, success rate loading it from T. No, that's been evened out now. So Tornado is it more crashy than it used to be? Oh no, I'm actually going to have to try and test that now. So basically it's been crashy as hell. Games by category, we'll do that again. And then defender type games. Right, now, so far in this mode, it's crashed every single time. And it's crashed virtually immediately. And there we go. Right, we'll try one more round the other way. And then I'm going to reach for... Whoops. I'm going to reach for main menu. There we go. A slightly older variant of a PU. Tornado. Tornado. I have Jiffy DOS enabled, by the way. It's just crashing. Right, now I bet you €1 that when I plug this cartridge in, which I'm assuming is the last ROM. Let's do a little self-test. Yeah, 742. The other one was a pink, I will say, for the benefits of this video. Right. And now we're going to do Shift T for tornado. Interesting. Right, and this is going to crash anyway, and it's just going to be a case of, for some reason, I've been playing on the world's most, literally I should be playing the lottery, but no, this does indeed appear to be running. Okay. Answers on a postcard. Answers on a postcard. Right, I'm going to do that again. We're going to this time do it categories. What a fascinating video. Wonder what people would think if I did put this out. They'd probably think I'm nuts. Right, is it going to crash in this mode? Is it literally just happenstance? Right, so far a 100% success rate. Press reset. And it will reload the same ROM. Wibbly. That's another thing in a game. Sometimes you were convinced that if you didn't do any joystick input for a while, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I say that's good. Shoot, please. Right, let's go back to the other menu. Shift T. Right. The only other way of loading this to emulate a crash or try and force a crash. Again, this is a notoriously crashy game that never worked, and for some reason it was stabilized. Right, so that's that. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to plug a pink in. And we're going to do Shift T. It's tornado. Press 1. And go straight in with the controls. And now it's going to behave like a good one. See, it's just as likely a previous game left a register, memory, something magic, because that's now good. Do a reset on that. Load it again. Nobody understands why this game crashes, but it's a game that's known to crash. Do 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 do. It's gonna behave now, unless it's something to do with loading weird things in via this menu, which it probably isn't. Do 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 do. That's the theme tune to Emu's Massive Hunt, which is in the PU+2, or at least if you've got the right one. Periodically update the PUs if you didn't figure it out. But yeah, the EMH appeared in the PU before it came out as a cassette, so you might already own it, even though you never bought it. If that makes any sense, you might not be even slightly aware the product exists. But that's how we do these things, so nobody feels hard done by for buying at the wrong time. There is no wrong time. Games by category. Do this one more time. Yeah, very interesting that crash came back the very next day. Yeah, that's back into behaving. It just goes to prove there's something about the original code to Tornado that meant sometimes it just wouldn't work. And, from an actual real tape, so what am I doing? Start buttons and things. There we go. So I've just loaded something else for fun. And now I'll do another T for Tornado to prove nothing, really. But yeah, so this wasn't so much me having a go on Tornado, or any game, in fact. This turned into a test video. Interesting. For me, at least. Anyway, like, subscribe, visit the website, futures8bit.com. Goodbye.